Welcome to the current tutorial, which is a beginner lesson where we are going to learn on how to create and edit Word document. Microsoft application to create and edit our Word document. So to begin, you hit the start button. The start button is this button on the bottom right of your screen. So you hit the right button, then you search for Word. So for me, I'm going to use Word 2016. Then you double click, that is, you click two times on quick succession to open the Word. So if you look at this Word, when you open your Word 2016, you will find this screen here that you will have a black document or you will have different templates that you can use. So there are several templates. So if you wanted to create business cards, it will open several templates that you want. If you want to create designs, if you want to create letters, there will be templates. So you go to the templates section. But now to create a blank document, a blank document, just click on this blank, then you have a blank document. So this blank document is the white space where you can always type. So to start typing, you can just hit on your keyboard and start typing. So that is the how to open a Word document. Also, to create a new Word document, you can say you can use the two power. You can use the keyboard shortcut, which is Control plus N. So Control plus N, you first press on Control, then you press N, then that gives you a new screen. You can just see by the title that it has changed to document 2. So when you open a blank Word document, there are several sections that you need to know. So for example, this part at the top here, where it's written document 2, this section here at the top, that section has a name and it is known as the title bar. The title bar is where we'll see the name of our document. We will have this section if you wanted to show the various ribbons and commands. This section here to minimize, this section here to restore down, and this section here to close your screen. So minimizing means that you make this item disappear to the task bar here. So if you click on minimize, you have not closed the document, but rather it has gone into the task bar. So if I want to search for it, I just click on that document in the taskbar. So if you want to restore down, it means that you want to reduce it in size so that it only occupies a smaller part of your screen. So if I click this second part is to restore down, which means that I want this document to maybe occupy just some bit of my screen, so I can maybe move it to the left, move it to the right, and so on. I can also just reduce the size by making it smaller or by making it larger. So this restore down option is used to make the document just occupy a part of your screen, while this minimize button is to make the document disappear altogether and take it to the taskbar. This button here, it is the close button, and if you hit it, the document closes completely. So I might not want to close my document right now, but if you're done editing and saving everything, you can hit the close button so that your document can be closed. So if you look at just below the title bar, we have this section where there's home, insert, design, layout, references, mailings, review, and view. So this part is known as the menu bar. It contains different menu items. So if you look at home contains those commonly used ribbons for editing your Word document. If you look at insert, it contains different menu items. If you look at design, it contains menu items, layout, references, mailings, review, and view that contains many different items. So if you look at below the menu bars, I've said that these ones are called the menu bars. We have the ribbons. So there are several ribbons and commands that you would like to use in your Word document. So for example, there is B to make your document bold, there is I to make your document italicized, there is U to make your document underlined. If you want to use a subscript is like if you want to type, let's say, H2O, a subscript will make this text appear below the line like that. So a subscript make it appears below the line. Then if you, let's say, you want to say 6 squared, you now don't use a subscript, you use a superscript. We learn later. So a superscript make it appears above the text line. Then if you want to make it bold, if you want to make your text bold, if you want to make your text italicized, if you want to make you underline your text, and so on. So those are ribbons. If you want to cut, if you want to copy, if you want to do, if you want to change the color, if you want to highlight your text, so these are known as the menu item. So at this point there is also some, at the center here, you have, at the center of the home menu, we have the paragraphing styles. You can decide to put your paragraph to the right, the way my document is. You can decide to put it to the left. You can decide to put it to the center. You can decide to add a list to your items, and so on. You can decide to add bullets, and so on. So these items here are known as the ribbons, and they are going to be used for several functions, and we are going to see that. So then this blank space that you can type in, it is known as the workspace, and it is the white area that you can type your document in. And then just to the right of your screen, you can see this bar here, and this bar is known as a scroll bar. It helps you to navigate whether you want to move downwards or upwards your document. So just below it we have this place where you can zoom. So if you want to zoom out to make your document smaller, if you want to zoom in, you make your document larger, and so on. The default zoom is 100%, which means that the document would occupy 100% of your screen. So if you want to view your document as a web document, you can click the web layout. If you want to just read, you can use the reader mode. If you want the print layout or the normal layout for editing, you can use that layout. So just below that uh, pane, we have the taskbar. A taskbar now shows you all the open applications in your laptop or your MacBook. So that is the parts of a Word document. I can just summarize: the title bar, the menu bar, the ribbons or the icons, then the workspace, the scroll bars, the zoom location, the view location, and the taskbar. So after understanding the various parts of a Word document, I want us now to understand what is meant by a character, word, sentence, paragraph, page, chapter, and a document. So these descriptions, you would mostly be meeting them, and this is just to help you get so to understand what a character is, we have to look at our keyboard. So if you look at your keyboard, you will notice that there are some letters, like if you have the QWERTY keyboard, you will look at the first letter is Q, WERTY. If you look at your keyboard closely, there are numbers, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. If you look at your keyboard, there are also symbols like that. So if you look at that, any single such letter, any single such number, any single such symbol is a character. So a character is any letter, any number, or any symbol in a Word document. So Q is a character, 9 is a character, the art sign is a character. So that is the definition of a character in Excel, in a Word document. Any letter, any number, or any symbol that is used in a Word document. So let's continue to understand what a word means. So when you combine two or more characters, you form a word. So if I combine H and E, I will form a word in a Word document. Okay? So then a word is a combination of any two or more characters. So I can even say my name. So my is a word and also name is a word. So if you combine any two or more characters, you form a word. So let's go in and look at what a sentence is. So a sentence is made up of one, two or more words. So if we say she is coming, that is a sentence. Okay, so a sentence is made up of two or more words. So let's look at a paragraph. A paragraph is made up of two or more sentences. So she's coming, that is a sentence. So if you have two or more sentences, let me just copy this so I repeat so that we can see. So if you have two or more sentences, this forms a paragraph. Okay, so if you have two or more sentences, that one forms a paragraph. Let me just push it in so that it appears more centrally. So that is a paragraph in a Word document. Let's look at a page in a Word document. So a page in a Word document is made up of several paragraphs. So you can have these are the first paragraph, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on, so that it fills in a page. And usually, if you're having in a Word document with the correct spacing, that is the double spacing, you will have a page of roughly 300 words. So two or more paragraphs would make a page in a Word document. So then let's look at a chapter. A chapter is made up of one or more pages in a Word document. So you can have chapter 1 made up of related concepts but in one or more pages, and then chapter 2 in one or more pages, chapter 3 in one or more pages, and so on. So then a document is a complete word report which is made up of either a page, a paragraph, or a chapter or several chapters. So that is the definition of that is the building blocks of a Word document where we started by defining a character, several characters made a word, several words made a sentence, several sentences made a paragraph, several paragraphs made a page, and several pages made a chapter, and then several chapters made a Word document. So now that we have done a basic introduction to Word, our next video we will focus on creating and editing Word documents so that you continue advancing your skills in Word. Thank you, and I will be dropping down the next video in the course of the week. Thank you. Hit like and subscribe if this tutorial was helpful to you.